Sat Nam. Welcome everyone back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your channel for grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. Welcome to our Cancer New Moon Akashic reading. I still don't have my office set up and it's going to be a minute before it's set up, so for now, in the meantime, you're going to see me either going live through Zoom or going live on the computer when I get that set up. But it's been kind of crazy, kind of wild for me these last few days. And today, I think because the heat was so intense here, and it wasn't even like super, super hot like in Phoenix. It's like over 100 degrees. It's like in the 90s here. It's like, you know, regular summer weather, but it really affected me today. So it was a bit intense, and I think I may have gotten like a little bit of exhaustion from the heat. So it was hard to tune into the energy, but I did get to do something that's very related for me that felt really good, which was actually to go do my laundry. So I spent a few hours at the laundromat today, and it was actually amazing. And that was the break that I had from the heat. But it's so funny that I'm sharing this. But I literally washed, like I just went all out. I was like, I washed the pillowcases and the sheets and the covers. And it's like, you don't normally do that. And I know this is so funny that I'm sharing this, but it's actually perfect because the Cancerian energy is all about home. And right now we're sleeping in our van, and the dogs are sleeping obviously in the van with us. And I just going and doing that, adulting, going and doing that just felt like it made everything, it's going to make everything more comfortable for us, which is like so important right now for us to really take care of ourselves as we're going through this like crazy transition. So what we're doing right now, and I'm sharing with you guys because, you know, you're here. What we're doing right now is hooking up all the services, and it's taking time. And so we're literally taking it one day by one day. And it's going really, really slow, a lot slower than we expected. But at the same time, I'm not like stressing out about it. I'm just letting it be whatever it's meant to be. And I'm relaxed. That's the thing that's really cool about this, because normally I would be stressing out and feeling like, oh my God, but I've surrendered so much lately to the process that we're going through that I'm allowing myself to actually have like an experience and just enjoy it. So that's been quite a lesson. And today we get to start manifesting and moving into the energy of a new home, a new life. I know, a new energy in the sense of like a new beginning, a new place to call home, whatever that feels like for you. And I wanted to make sure that I got to do something for the new moon. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to sing any songs or anything like that. I'm in my truck. The dogs are in here with me because they are too hot. It's so hot to be outside. I was like, oh my God, am I even going to be able to do this? And it seems like I'm pushing through or powering through, but I'm not. I am like resting a lot. And part of it is because it's like too hot to do anything. And then part of it is also because I'm not feeling like I need to rush. I don't feel like we need to rush any of this. I feel like little by little it's going to get done. We're going to get as much done, and then we're going to go back to LA. And probably in like about 6 days, we're going to go back to LA and hang out over there. My dad is still here, so we're going to go hang out with him. And we're watching the soccer tournament. And it's been like, I love this time. It's really exciting. Soccer tournaments are so cool because, you know, guys know I'm from Argentina. So it's like really cool. So anyways, I've been tired a lot lately, says Raessa. Yeah, I have been tired too, but also it's been amazing. Like every night that we've been sleeping in our van, we have like all the doors open, and thank God there's like, it's not that bad with bugs right now. Like they're there, but they're not like overwhelming, you know? And so we have like the doors open, and it's a big van and it's a tall van. So we have the back doors open, we have like the sliding door open, and the dogs are freaking in there with us. And we can see the whole sky of stars as we're like going to sleep, because you can see them through the windows and you can see them through the open doors. And I swear to God, it's like the Scorpio constellation every night. And I remember this being a feature when I used to live in Sedona. When I went to Sedona and I was there for like 6 months, and I lived in this little tiny storage unit. Basically, it wasn't a storage unit, but it was like this addition to a house that was not really meant to be lived in. But I was just crammed in there, and somehow I was broadcasting and stuff. But I remember every night I would look out my window and I would see the Scorpio constellation. In the winter, I would see Orion, and in the summer, I would see Scorpio. And it's happening again. And we are here on our property. So that is like super, super cool. But man, that constellation is huge. Like it covers a huge part of the sky. And like you can see the whole thing, like the front and then the like the tail and even the stinker. And I'm like, yep, it's in my face, you know? Transformation, transmutation. But I love that constellation, the way it looks and like how powerful it is, and like just how magical it is to look at the stars. And it honestly, it's like the best camping experience ever, because this is our house. We even set up like an outdoor shower, and that's working great. And so it's like, this is crazy. It's crazy. We still have like a dirt floor, and all my things are in bags and like protected from the dirt. So I have access to like very few things, just basically like my clothes. I got my laptop and it's like case and everything. But we're slowly like setting it up so that it feels a little bit more comfortable. And it's like blowing my mind. Like we're just like fucking handling it. Neither of us is complaining, other than it's like hot. Or earlier I was like, it's too hot, you know? But overall, we are doing amazing. And my husband was telling me, he was like, you know, most women wouldn't be able to do this. Like, they would have left a long time ago. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it, and I was like, you know, the truth is I'm actually really easy to please. And I'm very simple. Overall, like, really the things for me that, like, make me happy are, like, having my almond coconut milk, having ice, having the coffee, you know, and access to like little things here and there. Like my mom gave us an espresso machine, and oh my God, we freaking love it. And we have a generator, so like we have electricity. But it's like we got to go turn it on to use it and stuff. But it's like we're doing just fine, you know? So it's pretty amazing, and we're making progress slowly. Today we're gonna put up the vents. He's actually gonna be working on that right now. And these vents are the ones that like you see on top of roofs that spin. It looks like a little mushroom that spins. I don't even know what they're called. But they are going to, because right now the house stays really hot all day because there's no airflow. Other than we had to close, we had like a big opening for like a barn door on this side of the building, but we had to close it in because we ran out of time and we didn't have time to like put a barn door in, so we just like put plywood and covered it up, so there's no airflow now in the house. And so putting these vents up, he's going to put them up all over the house, and they're going to suck the hot air out, and it's going to be a lot more doable in there, because you guys, it's like a hot box. So anyways, I hope you're enjoying me sharing these random details. Hello, welcome in. So if you're here, we're going to do a reading. We're going to do a Akashic reading. I have my tarot cards. I have my animal spirit oracle cards. I have my Gene Keys guidebook. I wanted to read to you guys from the book about the 39th Gene Key, which is the space that this new moon is in. And the new moon happened just like a few hours ago, and it is a time to set an intention for home and family. So I appreciate you guys all being here. Before we dive in, I do want to mention a couple of things. I actually meant to do this a second ago. So as I talk about this, I'm going to update the description of this video. And I have to do it this way because it doesn't actually let me, the video doesn't exist until I actually go live. So when I add this description to the video, for you to access it, all you have to do is hit the refresh button on the video, or like go out and come back in, and you'll be able to see the description. So the reason I want to add that in there is because it's going to have these links to some really awesome workshops and schools that are coming up. So I'll kind of quick run through those, but I've been talking about them a lot and I'm super excited. So there's 2 schools coming up, 2 astrology schools. One of them is the Goddess Astrology School, where we're going to be diving into everything that has to do with the goddess in astrology. And that includes the goddess asteroids, goddess energies, where to find them, where they live in the chart, what it means, like how to interpret them in a chart, and what this really says. It's kind of like figuring out what is the goddess archetype that you embody, and what everyone embodies is the sacred divine feminine within astrology. The class starts on August 22nd. It's going to go for 6 weeks. I made it super affordable. It's just $222. You can pay in full, or you can do 2 payment plans, or 1 payment plan of 2 payments of $111 for 1 month, and then $111 for the second month. And yes, so super excited about that. And then the other announcement that is really awesome is the Interpreting Astrology School and Mentorship. That is actually a year-long program that will begin on July 20th. So this one is coming up soon. So you don't want to wait to sign up. The payment plan for the astrology school is a $50 a month. So super affordable. And the pay in full price is $600. So we're going to be coming together for a whole year on a monthly basis, doing a lecture and then a discussion and Q&A. And I will mentor everyone that's in this class, like basically in a small group setting, but individually I'll be working like with you guys within the group, being very close and paying attention and helping you progress in your ability to read astrology. But that's what the school is really about, like how to learning to interpret astrology. And it's a mentorship because the small group setting is going to help us have that opportunity. So this is the first time ever that I'm actually doing an astrology school that is a mentorship to help people learn how to interpret astrology. So I have my Aquarian Astrology modules, which go like planet by planet, and I recommend that for like self-study. But this class is really meant to help you progress in reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to do lectures on specific astrological topics such as fundamentals of astrology, natal charts, transits, progressions, looking at synastry, relationships, soul contracts, composite charts, and there's going to be a lot more. And the list that I have on the website, which you can check out by clicking any of the links below in the description, give you all the information. But there's going to be more because I know that as we start, I'm going to like feel into the group and see where we're at and how, where we need to take the class. So that's what's going to be so cool about it. Like, it's going to be really freaking personalized. And I would love to have you join us in our astrology school. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Those are the 2 biggest announcements. Of course, we have a community that I'd like to invite you to join, our global community held in the app Mighty Networks. And our network is called Channel for Grace. You can create an account, have a login and password, and access free events, access meditations, access tons of videos and replays of workshops and things that I've done in the past. They're all there. It's pretty amazing. I always forget to talk about that, but I provide replays for almost everything that I do. You can sign up for courses. This is the network where I host all of my courses. So everything in one place. It is so convenient. It is so amazing. And the best part is the community, is getting to build relationships. It's kind of like having our own Facebook experience. It's like more than a Facebook group. Like you can talk to each other, you can privately message each other, you can message, there's group chats for every space that is created. We have like public spaces and private spaces. I have my membership on there, which is also amazing. Also check out my Seasons and Stargates book, the annual guide 2024-2025. It's out. You can purchase it now, and it'll guide you through the astrology of the entire freaking year. And there's some crazy stuff coming up, and we're going through some crazy transits right now. We just did Jupiter and Gemini workshop, which was so freaking fun, you guys. And it's there. The replay is now available in the membership. If you're a part of the membership, go watch the replay. And if you're not, join the membership. You get 1 week for free. And another free thing that I offer is an astrology guide, a moon guide, which tells you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. And then it enters you into my email list when you go and get the guide, which also everything is below in the description. And then you get a weekly horoscope that I send out every Wednesday morning. It's called the Moon Magic Report, and it tells you the horoscope for the week. So there is so much, you guys. Please take advantage of all the free offerings. And again, I want to thank you all so much for being a part of this community and hanging out with me while I do this crazy transition, life transition, but really amazing, because eventually I will be able to host retreats here on my property, and we're gonna have so much freaking fun stargazing, looking at the stars. Like you see the whole Milky Way galaxy at night, every night. It's phenomenal. So welcome everyone. Welcome Bernadine. Welcome Jeanette. Welcome Maricela. Welcome Raessa. Welcome Momo's Happy Place. Welcome Ping. Thank you guys for being here. And Ping says, just open sacred space for the new moon and you're all outside with me. I love that. Beautiful, from Florida. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, we are going to now do our Akashic reading for this new moon in Cancer and see what this new moon wants to tell us. So I'm going to say a prayer to open up the sacred space, and then we're going to hop into the cards. So feel free to tune in the way that you feel best. Feel free to close your eyes as I say this prayer. Feel free to connect. Feel free to burn some sage. Feel free to get your crystals out. Whatever feels right for you to do right now. This is our little ceremony that we get to do together. And everyone that's here, know and trust this is exactly where you're supposed to be right now at this time. Okay, let's begin. From the deep depths of our cosmic mind, I hear a whisper. This whisper calls us inwards towards our essence. A light begins to glimmer at the center of our heart. This is the light of unity, the all-knowing wisdom of the One. Through this door, we open the gates of the Akashic, the magical flower of life. We see our duality. We recognize our sacred trinity. We begin to witness infinite possibilities as we become the observer and the observed. A powerful and luminescent light engulfs our being, and we feel many dimensions all at once. We enter the Akashic records, protected and loved by all star beings that have accessed these portals before. The records are now open. May wisdom flow. May understanding descend, and may we be blessed with the light of love. Sat Nam. All right. Let's pull the cards out and shuffle them. We're going to do a 5-card reading. We're going to do an intuition card, challenge card, overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, animal spirit, and an animal spirit. And I'm also going to read to you from the Wisdom Keeper's Inner Guidebook for the Gene Keys. What is the message for the 39th Gene Key, which is where this new moon is happening. All right, here we go. So far we've got 2 major arcana cards that have come out. I want to pull them all before I start diving in. So what is the overall theme? Oh. Okay, so the card fell out and it fell in between the seats, so hope I can find it. Oh, I can. And it's the Hanged Man. Whoa, I disappeared. It's the Hanged Man. Okay, so that's 3 major arcana cards in a row. I know you guys haven't seen the first 2, but that's the overall theme, the Hanged Man. Okay, and wisdom from the ancestors. Oh, there it is. Almost fell again. Here we go. Another major arcana, you guys. They ain't joking around today. They ain't messing around. All right. Animal spirit. And then we channel. This is actually pretty cool. Which animal is guiding us through this energy, through this new moon cycle? Which animal? Okay. Ooh. All right, so cards are pulled. Let's go. All major arcanas. The Death. The Chariot. The Hanged Man. The Hierophant. And the Peacock. So we're going to be talking about these cards. This is a very interesting message. Exactly. Maricela says, damn. Yeah, 100%. This is no joke message. So I need to just, I'm going to put them like that. All right. So one at a time. Let's do this. All right. The Death card. The Death card is our intuition card. Think of this card as our stepping off point. But actually, this is really fucking amazing. Because, I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is a skeleton riding a horse, and there's a king that has died, and the queen and the children. And the queen, the child, and the hierophant or the priest are like is praying over the dead body. So what is death? Death is a transition. He's like holding the flag, and this flower represents the spirit. This is the same flower that you see on the Fool's shirt of the 0, card 0, the Fool. You see this flower and it represents spirit. So this is also the Scorpio. Yes, this is also the Scorpio card. Thanks, Maricela, which is one of the water signs. Okay, so she's posting all the signs. So Scorpio, we got the Cancer card, we got the Neptune card, and we got the Taurus card. Yes, thank you, Maricela. So basically, this is definitely intense. Scorpio represents transition, change, transformation, transmutation. But if this is our stepping off point, this is a death where we are journeying. Remember what I talked about in the Jupiter and Gemini workshop? We talked about going through the underworld. This is a death, which is a transition. It is a part of the process that must happen. There are a lot of water energy that must happen, but it's a positive thing because it means returning to spirit. So we're beginning with a death. What does death also teach us? death teaches us to let go. You watched What Dreams May Come? What'd you think, Raessa? What did you think? Oh, it's pretty fucking badass. It's really cool. So this is not the end. What's that song? This is not the end. This is actually a beginning. Because once you let go of the things that do not serve you, are holding you back, which, if we use the body as an example, it's like the earthly things. If you want to go to heaven, you gotta let go of the things that weigh you down. Yeah, it was amazing. And so this is a death. We begin here. This isn't the end. This is the beginning. That's why this is actually really, really cool. So this is our jumping off point. Get ready for the journey. The challenge. The Chariot. This is the card of Cancer. And the Chariot represents that moment where we are ready. We are fucking ready. We have everything we need. We understand the yin, the yang. We understand the stars. We understand ourselves. We're prepared in the Chariot, which is a box. It's a cube, which is the Merkaba, which is the sacred spaceship, basically, that we all have. We're ready. We have the armor, too. We have everything, we are ready. Hello, let's go. Okay? The challenge is get in on the freaking Chariot. Get on the fucking horse. Get on the fucking horse. Stop being afraid of death. Overall theme. The Hanged Man. This is insane. This is the Neptune card, which Neptune rules Pisces. So far we have Scorpio, water sign, Cancer, water sign, Neptune rules Pisces, water sign. Overall theme. The reason why we're off on a journey is because we are searching for a vision. We're on a vision fucking quest. And there is a new perspective that the universe wants to show us. That's why we have to go upside down. See the world from a different view. Meditate, be in silence and stillness, and let the vision come to you. So we're on a vision quest. Wisdom from the ancestors. This is the Hierophant, the teacher. Also, the energy of, is this the Taurus card? So, yes, because Venus, is it? What the heck? I'm blanking out right now. Yeah, because Venus, the Empress is the card of Venus, and I always think that one's Taurus, but it's Venus. So, either way, this is what Taurus represents the Earth, right? Taurus represents being here on this planet. So the vision quest that we are on a journey to find is here on Earth. And this is the teacher, the Hermetic alchemist. So we are the students of this great teacher. This reminds me of Thoth. We are the students of this great master, this ancient Atlantean priest that brought Hermetic alchemy. And this alchemy is the most powerful thing. So our spirit guides are telling us, pay attention to the path. of Hermetic alchemy, because that is the way, whoa, that is the way, the road, the destiny. That is how to get to your destination. So the journey begins with a death, the death of the ego. We're ready for it. We're armored. We know. We know we have to pay attention to our emotions. We know we have to pay attention to how we feel. We know we have to move strong. We're going on a vision quest. And our spirit guides are telling us the keys, literally the keys. There's 2 keys down here. The keys are found within the magic of Hermetic alchemy. Trust the Hermetic alchemy. That will be your guide on your journey through the underworld. Dude, what on earth is going on? This is crazy. All right. The peacock is the animal that we got. The peacock is an air sign. And I'm trying to find it here. Butterfly, bat, firefly, bee, hummingbird, vulture, crow, owl. All right. The animal spirit that guides us on this journey through death, inner beauty, compassion, the assimilator of everything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, you are confident and kind. When out of balance, you can't digest situations. So to bring to balance, meditate on the navel. So the peacock is here to help us be compassionate, be strong, and move through this transition with grace and beauty. And the reason why we're going on this vision quest is to find the beauty that lives within. Wow. You guys, when you get major arcana cards in a reading, that says that those cards are the most important of the reading. To get all major arcana cards in a reading is like, dude, this is huge. This is real. This is powerful. We're on a journey to find inner beauty. Whoa. So, to finish, that was a powerful reading. We are going to read into the Wisdom Keeper's guidebook to see what the energy of the 39th gene key is all about and what the message is, because this is where this moon is at. If you do what you truly love, you will unleash your creative dynamism. And the more creative you are, the more energy becomes available to you. This gene key moves from the shadow of provocation to the gift of dynamism to the city of liberation. My gift to you. I come to tell you that it doesn't matter how bad your upbringing was. All unhealthy conditioning can be reversed. You can contribute to the field of violence in our world by provoking others or allowing yourself to be provoked. Or you can explore your passions and unleash your dynamism, your genius, by simply letting yourself be and play. Remember, genius isn't unusual. It has nothing to do with knowledge or with the mind. It arises the moment you allow yourself to do what you love. It is time for you to allow your horizons and breath to expand. If you provoke anything in the people around you, may it be their creative spark and a deep sense of liberation. Questions for contemplation. Where do you feel trapped or imprisoned by fear in your life? When you were a young child, were you allowed to enjoy and express your dynamism and vitality, or taught to subdue it? Does your anger ever get the better of you? Do people sometimes feel provoked by you, and you don't always understand why? When was the last time you tasted true liberation? Think of something that you loved to do or play when you were a child. Spend some time engaging in that activity today. Notice how it feels. Wow. Liberation is the theme. This is such a powerful energy. That was a really powerful reading. I want to thank you guys all so much for being here. I'm going to close the records and then we will finish the broadcast. From the deepest depths of our soul, we give gratitude and love, for we understand we are a fractal of that cosmic whole. As we give, so we get, open to all possibilities through all time and space. We walk through the Akashic portal back to our inner space, remembering that this wisdom lives within every cell of our being. Thank you, star beings, for holding this sacred space and for protecting us during this journey through time and space. The records are now closed. Satanam, 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 Waheguru. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you at one of our astrology schools. Check out all the links in the description to stay up to date with everything having to do with this community, and we love to meet and welcome in new members. So please join us. Satnam, and I will see you all again